Hi Libra, this is Sade from Blue Alley's Tarot. I'm here to do your March love reading. We're going to see what's going on between you and the person that's on your mind for March. Or if you're single, if you have any new love coming towards you or anyone from the past coming back. Spirit, can you please give clear, accurate messages for Leo for love for the month of March? What does Leo need to know for the month of March for love? Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. If you would like to book a personal reading, please click the link in the description box below or shoot me an email. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first one says grown. Not with the childish games, has priorities straight, not willing to downgrade standards. So some of you, and this is a woman on here with her back kind of turned. So maybe you were dealing with like someone really on their shit and they're letting you know that they're not for your games. Or this could be your energy saying this to someone else. Then it says one-sided love. So yeah, someone has just been giving to the connection and feeling like the love is not being reciprocated. Then the last one says bystander, sitting back and watching it all happen, not standing up for someone being hurt or abused. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about, so let's get into the tarot so we can kind of see. Spirit, can you please give clear, accurate messages for Libra for the month of March? For love, what do Libra need to know for love for the month of March? What does Libra need to know for love for the month of March? Everything is falling out. Ugh. Spirit, can you clarify this Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here for Libra? Can you clarify the Knight of Swords? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Libra? Can you clarify this Queen of Swords? Spirit, give me a likely final outcome for, let's flip over, for a Libra and their person. Final likely outcome for Libra for love for March. Can you clarify the Three of Wands? Okay, Libra, the first card you have is the Two of Wands. This is Aries energy. For love, this is my third party card. So this lets me know that someone has another person that they're dealing with and they're struggling to make a choice. Or this could be your energy. So maybe you have a choice between two people. But either way, you know, you may have found out that the person you're dealing with is not exactly who you thought they were. And you're not sure if you still want to be involved with them. So things that they may have done in the past may be like a little unsettling to you. But, you know, this card pretty much tells you to take a closer look before making up your mind. However, normally when this card comes out, and I, like, if I'm doing a personal reading and someone asks me, you know, should they stay with this person, I usually tell them to go be, to tell the person, to go be with whoever, you know, they're indecisive about, because they're already considering being with that third party in the first place. So the Two of Wands was clarified by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Pisces and Cancer energy. So this represents decisions as well and intuition. So this is pretty much telling you, use your intuition when dealing with this person. Use your intuition when making this decision. Like, know before you take action. Now, this does tell you need to kind of meditate, hibernate, take some time for yourself. You may need to just get away, because the Two of Wands also talks about traveling abroad. So some of you may be traveling internationally soon. But with the High Priestess, it kind of wants you to be by yourself for a little bit and kind of tune into your deepest feelings and thoughts and figure out what it is that you truly want, what works for you, what makes you happy. So focus on that. But I also feel like some of you need to focus on your career as well, because also with the Two of Wands, it talks about expansion. So for career, it just basically means like you're outgrowing something and you're ready for the next big thing. So instead of, focusing on this relationship and whether it's you that has a choice to make, whether it's them that have a choice to make, how about making the choice your career? Because also with the High Priestess, this lets me know that someone is meant to be an entrepreneur. So if you have any type of business ideas, this is the time to jump on it. Don't get so fixated in love, because love is going to be there regardless. Now, the next card is the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy. This lets me know that whoever you are dealing with or were dealing with, there's been like a lot of bad arguing between you two, because the Knight of Swords just lets me know that, you two are saying things without thinking. You're at each other's throats right now. But this tells you more so use your head and not your heart. So pretty much, like think with logic and not emotions. But this also tells you to pursue your ambition. Go hard when you're pursuing your ambitions. Don't let other people bring you down. So the person you're dealing with may come off as a little immature. And, somebody may have a teenager, possibly a boy. I don't know if, that resonates with someone. But this was clarified by the Ace of Swords. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Libra, you've been getting the Ace of Swords for the past few readings. This represents communication and clarity. So some of you may already had clarity in a situation, or it could be the reason why it may keep coming out in your readings is because maybe you're just scared to have a conversation with your person. Maybe your person has been trying, but you're scared to really figure out what's going on in their life. Like if they're dealing with someone else, I feel like you kind of know it, but you don't want to know. So I think you may be the one that's avoiding communication. Because the Ace of Swords definitely talks about a much needed conversation with your person. It talks about gaining clarity to a situation. And it's so crazy because it came out right next to the Moon card. The Moon card represents secrets, hidden things. So I feel like for some of you, you're kind of afraid to have this conversation. I feel like you're the one that's probably been blocking the communication, because I feel as if you ask your person exactly what's on your mind. Like say if you ask them, hey, are you dealing with someone else? Can you be honest? And they tell you the God honest truth. I don't feel like, you're prepared for their truthful answer. So you may have been, blocking the communication between you two. Now, the Queen of Swords, this is Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. So this is a woman who knows better. She is a no-nonsense, tough-loving type of person. And, this is someone you can rely on, you can confide in, but she does not play games. And matter of fact, the perfect description to the Queen of Swords is this oracle that came out that says grown. And it says, not with childish games, has priorities straight, not willing to downgrade standards. So, yeah, so I feel like you're dealing with someone who truly has their shit together. And if you're going to play games, they're not for it. And, so for some of you, whatever this conversation is that you two have to have, I just feel like, you're not really prepared to what's come with the answer, because the Queen of Swords was clarified by the Moon card. So like I said, the Moon card represents secrets, hidden things, afraid of finding out something. But this also lets me know that somebody has really deep feelings for you, but they may not express it. They feel very drawn to you and they can't understand why. But you two are twin flames. It's like you're kind of meant to be with each other, but for whatever reason, it's coming out as a one-sided love. So someone is giving love while the other is really not reciprocating. So I feel like that's also causing a lot of issues in this connection as well. Along with the third party, because someone definitely has a third party, whether that's your person or that's you, I'm not sure. But Someone also stalks the other on social media, because the moon card is also my social media card. So just be aware that, you need to have a conversation with your person. It's probably going to be like a gut-wrenching conversation, but whatever's on your mind that's been bothering you, get it off of your mind. Ask them, communicate with them. Don't be afraid of what the answer is going to be, because you just never know. Maybe, when they give you the clarity, you two can move past it and move forward with one another, if that's what you both want to do. Now, for the likely final outcome card, you have the Three of Wands, which is Aries energy. This represents distance. So your person may live at a distance. I'm not getting like you got to get on a plane to see them. I'm thinking more so driving distance. But the Three of Wands is also confirmation. So whatever you've been manifesting, it will happen. This will be a yes. And, when this card comes out, it pretty much tells you to start to look around and see, people, connections, opportunities that, you left unattended, and pick up and run with it. Because I feel like you have great ideas when it comes to business, but you haven't been jumping on those ideas. And this is telling you, this is a confirmation to say, hey, go ahead and do it. It's going to work out. You also had the High Priestess saying the same thing. So it's like you are the person that's kind of holding yourself back, and you need to stop doing that. Now, when it comes to love, this represents a person who can help further your ambitions. So this may be someone you want in your life, even if it doesn't fall into a full-blown relationship. You two at least will have like a business relationship, and it's going to further your interest when it comes to your ambitions. So this would be a good person to have in your life, whether it's love or just a business relationship. Now, this was clarified by the Hangman. The Hangman is Pisces energy. So some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. But this just said, like, the Hangman represents knowing something isn't right, but you don't want to let it go. So this just lets me know that maybe this situation is not meant for you to be in a relationship with this person right now, and you need to let it go. But the Hangman just basically means like stuck or not right now. And it's like your person loves you. They know they're supposed to be with you, but they don't want to leave someone else, or they're just simply not ready right now. So with the Three of Wands, it really wants you to focus on your interests, your projects, the opportunities that lie ahead, because it's telling you, because it was clarified by the Hangman, it's letting you know that whoever's on your mind is just not ready right now. They're not going to give you the commitment that you want. So this really wants you to focus on you, focus on bossing up. But, if the question that you have is whether this person loves you or not, yes, they love you, but they're not ready they're not ready to commit to you. Or like I said, this could totally be your energy. You may not be ready to commit to someone. I'm not sure. You have to take it however it resonates. So let's get some untold messages from your person. Or once again, this could be your energy and what you may want to say. So this says jealousy. I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. So someone feel like you may be dealing with someone else, and they don't like it. So this says stubborn. So one of you are stubborn and just not making a move. And remember with the Ace of Swords, I said it keeps coming out, and that's the communication card. So it's like somebody is just blocking a conversation. So this says obligations. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. Yeah, remember I said the Hangman represents being stuck or just not right now. Then it says sensitive. Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. So yes, someone wants to have a conversation, but I do definitely feel like the other is blocking it. So I don't know which one is blocking it or who isn't, but you'll know how it fits your story. Then it says trust. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. So I don't feel like, I don't know. I'm getting like the person is not doing so well on their own because they truly miss you and they love you. But I feel like they're afraid of getting hurt. So this says taken. I'm unavailable. So yeah, someone has a third party and they're not available for you. So they may be ready to get into a relationship with someone else. So it may be best for you to hurry up and have this conversation with them if you want to fight for this person. Because remember I said the moon card represents hidden things, secrets. They may not want you to find out something, and it could be that you're ready to, that someone is ready to get into a relationship. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra? So it says unresolved. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? Libra, I'm telling you, you have to get some things off your chest and have a conversation with this person, whoever is on your mind. So this says ego. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. Then it says, sorry, please accept my apology so we can move past this. Mask. Honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. So yeah, your person has a hard time expressing themselves. They're not really the emotional type, and that probably leave you feeling like, well, do they really fuck with me? Do they love me? Do they care about me? But with this moon card, they definitely love you. You two are twin flames. You two are more than likely meant to be with one another. But somebody has a third party. Someone needs to focus on their career. And that's the two things that's really holding you two back. Spirit, give me one final card for Libra and their person. One final card. Thank you. So this says defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. What did I say? Somebody is blocking communication. That's why every reading this Ace of Swords has been coming out, because someone is just not ready to talk. And for whatever reason, Libra, I'm really feeling like it's your energy that's blocking this communication, because it keeps coming out in your reading. So let your guard down. Be open to the conversation. Yeah, it may sting a little, whatever their response may be, but I feel like it's going to help you to, you know, move past whatever you two been going through. So that's the reading I have for you for March. I hope that this helps, and I'll see you next week for the weeklies. Please like, share, and subscribe as well. Thanks.